Venom himself.
Let's go. All right, brother.
All right. So I'm a waiter at a steakhouse, and all I do all day is tell people dad jokes. You know, I roll up to the table, and it's more of like this. When me and my wife go out to dinner, we look for two things. Don't call us guys. My wife's not a guy. She'll probably get up and yell, I'm from New Jersey. The other thing, if you can make me laugh, you're my friend. So I roll up to my table, and I'm like, hello, new friends. How are you today? Most people are like, good. Every once in a while, you hear somebody say, good. How are you? And I'm like, very good, thank you. Thanks for asking. And then I get to my next question, is like, does anybody know any good jokes? Most of the time, no. Every once in a while, someone's like, yeah, I got a good joke. We'll get back to them. They're freaking legends, right? So, but most of the time, people are like, no. And I'm like, well, I do. And then I get to my favorite question. Clean, mild, or dirty? What kind of joke do you want? Most people are like clean, So the first table I walked up to is two old ladies, and they're like, mild. And I'm like, all right. Do you know what the one saggy boob said to the other saggy boob? No. We better get some help soon, or someone might think we're nuts. I walk away, and I come back, and they're jazzed up at this point, and I hit them with the question again. I'm like, clean, mild, or dirty? These two old ladies are like, dirty. And I'm like, let's go. Because all I want to do is push the envelope, right? So I'm like, do you know what 80-year-old pussy tastes like? No. Depends. And they're good. They're solid. So then I get sad again, right? And these people are two couple, and they got young kids. And I got a wife and two kids. They're my favorite things to mess with. So I roll over to this table, and the kids are sitting there, and I'm like, all right, you kids look really smart. Do you know how many tickles it takes to make an octopus laugh? 8. You're wrong, smart person. It takes tentacles. And I got them, So I walk away, I come back, and I'm like, hey, kids, do you know why it's so hard to play hide and seek with a Pokemon? It's because they always Pikachu. And they're great. Like, these people are rolling, and I go over to my next table because all I want to do is make myself laugh all day. I'm having a great time, doing it. And the next table is two African-American, older couple, just like me. And I'm like, I hit them with a question. I'm like, clean, mild, or dirty? And it's Sunday. It's God's day, just like today. And these people say clean. And I'm like, all right. Well, I'm going to do one for me, and then I'll do one for you. I'm like, do you ever heard of the Bulletproof Irishman? No. Well, his name's Rick O'Shea. He's all over the place. That guy's famous. Right? And I'm like, this is what I'm always trying to push it. So I'm like, I got them, right? So I'm like, clean joke, clean joke, clean joke. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? Just follow the Fresh Prince. And they're good. They're solid money. I roll up to my next table, and it's two Hispanic people, a couple, just like me. And they're like, I hit them with the question. I'm like, clean, mild, and dirty. And they're like, dirty. And I'm like, let's go, friends. I'm going to do one for me, and then I'll do one for you. What do you call it when you cross a prostitute and a leprechaun? Little fucker about this tall. But I wanted to get to them, right? So I'm like, what do you call it when you cross a prostitute and a Spanish woman? Well, her name's Consuelo. And I'm rolling. They're on the floor. They're having a great time. So we get to the point to where someone tells me jokes, right? And I got at least like the legend. This old couple, right? The guy's rocking the apparel. He's in the Vietnam War. Rocking the apparel. We were vibing. I'm like, hey, what branch of the military were you in? He's like, I was in the Navy. I said, well, why were you in the Navy? Did they ever teach you how to circumcise a whale? Well, all you do is you send down 4 skin divers. Let's go. Not 5. The lucky number, cuz. And we're vibing. So this old man, I'm ready. They get done with their dinner. Old man and woman, they stand up. The old man looks at me and goes, Ken, I got a joke for you. And I'm giddy, because people don't tell me jokes. He's like, it's a dirty joke. And his wife turns around. And I'm like, this old man looked me dead in the eyes. And he's like, what's wet, pink, and smells like pussy? Legend. I was like, you're the guy. That's my best friend. That guy's my best friend, by the way. I'm just saying. We're getting near the end, so I told you my favorite dirty joke. All right? Kids don't get it. Comedy gold. What's long, green, and smells like bacon? Kermit the Frog's finger. Let's fucking go, huh? All right? And then this last one is drop the mic. I'm going to walk away. You all are going to be laughing as my back is turned to you. Do you know how to tell who the blind man is at the nudie beach? No? It's not hard.